Hello, today we will talk about every major mythology. The first main mythology will be Hawaiian mythology. Hawaiian mythology is a rich and unique system of beliefs, legends, and myths that reflect the spirituality and cultural values of the Hawaiian people. The main elements of Hawaiian mythology include gods, heroes, mythical creatures, and legendary events. Here are some key aspects of Hawaiian mythology. Gods and goddesses. In Hawaiian mythology, there are a variety of gods and goddesses who represent different aspects of nature, human life, and the cosmos. For example, Pele is the goddess of volcanoes, Kanaloa is the god of the ocean, and Lono is the god of fertility and agriculture. Mythical heroes. In Hawaiian mythology, there are also many legends about heroes and heroines who perform feats and travel to defend their people or accomplish important deeds. For example, Maui is a great politician who freed the sun, or Lohiau is a hero who fell in love with the goddess Pele. Mythical creatures. In Hawaiian mythology, there are also mythical animals and creatures that are important in the culture. For example, the mo'o are mythical water dragons that can transform into humans, or the managra are fish that are considered sacred. Next main mythology will be Greek mythology. Greek mythology is a system of legends, myths, and religious beliefs that existed in ancient Greece and influenced the culture, art, and literature of many civilizations. It includes stories about gods, heroes, mythical creatures, events, and plots that reflect various aspects of human life and nature. Here are some key aspects of Greek mythology. Gods and goddesses. Greek mythology has a large number of gods and goddesses, each with their own unique attributes, characteristics, and influence on the world. For example, Zeus is the ruler of the gods and goddesses, Poseidon is the god of the sea, and Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty and love. Mythical heroes. Greek mythology also includes legends of heroes who performed great feats and deeds. Heroes such as Hercules, Achilles, Odysseus, and Jason have become symbols of strength, courage, and bravery. Mythical creatures. There are various mythical creatures in Greek mythology, such as the Minotaur, Centaur, Gorgons, Cyclops, and others. They are often used to represent different aspects of nature, human characteristics, or moral lessons. Next main mythology will be Norse mythology, a high-layered system of legends, myths, and religious beliefs that existed among the ancient Scandinavian peoples. This mythology has a large number of gods, heroes, mythical creatures, and stories about the creation of the world and natural phenomena. Here are some key aspects of Norwegian mythology, gods and goddesses. In Norwegian mythology, there is a pantheon of gods and goddesses who represent different aspects of nature and human life. One of the most famous gods is Odin, the lord of war, wisdom, and poetry. Other important gods include Thor, the god of thunder and lightning, and Loki, the multifaceted god of fire and deception. Mythical heroes. Norwegian mythology also contains legends of heroes who perform great feats and travel. The most famous among them are Sigurd, the warrior who slayed the dragon Fafnir, and Ragnar Lothbrok, the legendary Viking and king. Ragnarok. One of the key elements of the Norwegian mythology is Ragnarok, the last battle of the gods that will lead to the end of the world. During Ragnarok, great clashes will take place during which the gods will be destroyed, and the world will be subjected to chaos and destruction. Creation of the world. According to the myths, the world was created from the pillar of Ymir, a great giant who was killed by Odin and his brothers, and from his body various aspects of nature and animals were formed. Next main mythology will be Celtic mythology. Celtic mythology is a system of legends, myths, and religious beliefs that existed among the ancient Celts, the peoples who lived in modern Ireland, Great Britain, France, and other regions of Western Europe. This mythology reflects the Celtic view of the world, gods, heroes, and mythical creatures. Here are some key aspects of Celtic mythology: gods and goddesses. Celtic mythology contains a large number of gods and goddesses, each with their own unique attributes and sphere of influence. For example, Dagda is the god of agriculture and fertility. Morrigan is the goddess of war and death, and Bran is the god of wisdom and military strategies. Mythical heroes and legends. In Celtic mythology, much attention is paid to heroes and their exploits. For example, Cuchulainn was a hero with extraordinary strength, and Cuchulainn was a military leader who accomplished many feats. Cycles of stories. Celtic mythology has various story cycles that describe the events and adventures of gods, heroes, and other mythical characters. The two main cycles are the Ulster cycle, associated with the province of Ulster, and the Fenian cycle, which tells of the adventures of the military brotherhood of the Fenians. Next main mythology will be Japanese mythology. Japanese mythology is a multi-layered system of legends, myths, and religious beliefs that developed in ancient Japan and has deep roots in Japanese culture. Here are some key aspects of Japanese mythology: gods and goddesses. In Japanese mythology, there are a large number of gods and goddesses who represent different aspects of nature, society, and human life. One of the most famous gods is Amaterasu, the sun goddess and the main divine ancestor of the imperial dynasty of Japan. Other important deities include Susanoo, the god of the sea and storms, and Inari, the goddess of the rice paddy and fertility. Mythical creatures and spirits. Japanese mythology is also rich in a variety of mythical creatures and spirits. For example, Kazuki, small forest spirits, and Tanuki, animals with long tails that can change shape.